G'day, Happy New Year, and hopefully you're doing very well, keeping healthy and safe. Now, on this channel, I actually get a lot of offers of new products that's about to come on the market, and I've really pretty much shift through them just to have a look at what they are. Now, this particular product from AOHI has something special which I actually was very interested to see, and they actually market it as the world's first splittable cable. Now, I don't know if they have got it proven, but that's what it's marketed at. But what makes this set of cables a little bit different is that it actually supports the specification of Power Delivery 3.1. Now, normally you see a lot of USB-C cables or other cables has a power delivery of 3.0. Now, that means it only has a maximum power delivery of up to 100 watts. Now, with Power Delivery 3.1, it's able to actually support up to 240 watts. Yes, right, you heard me, 240 watts. So actually for Power Delivery 3.1, you can actually go past the 100 watts. So you can do 140 watts, 180 watts, and also 240 watts. They're the new standards for Power Delivery 3.1. Now, what that really kind of means is that all those really powerful laptops, especially the mobile workstation and some of the gaming computers, which actually draws more than 100 watts, you might be able to actually power that through this USB-C cable. Now, that is a couple of requirements for that to happen. That means the power source has to deliver more than 100 watts, and also the port on the product or this the device, which in this case might be a mobile workstation or a gaming computer, that port also has to have Power Delivery 3.1 specification as well. But at the moment, I haven't really got any laptops that actually have support for 3.1, but at least you need to have the cable there, and that's what this solution solves. Now, other cable solution do have this, what I see a lot of, even when you actually get this one actually has very special, we'll have a look, but you actually get a lot of ones that actually support different types of ports, and usually you'll get like a USB-A cable or USB-C cable, and then you've got a little other little adapters that actually hangs off it, and it just looks really not really fantastic, as most of the time I just use one and I'll just flick it away and it still looks really ugly. The other ways you actually see is that it will actually come out as a split of maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or even up to 10 ways, and it has it reverse. Now, that also has a little bit sometimes issues where it's a lot of quality issues, as well as also the power delivery isn't as much or as consistent. Now, this on the other hand is very different. So anyway, AOHI actually sent this off for me to have a look at, and this is a new brand to me to have a look at, but I am actually very interested. So let's do the unboxing and have a look at it. Now, this is AOHI Racing Cable Set, as well as it's called. So we'll have a look at it and you're gonna see what is different. So of course, I've got my good old trusty knife here, and let's do the unboxing of this here. Now, I'm just going to take the rip to get the packaging off. It is still sharp as ever here. Oof. Okay, now let's have a look what comes up. Now, is this one of those slick? It is one of those slick. Oof. All right, now that is really sweet. So I'm just going to move this along here. This as well. Now, with Power Delivery 3.1, it also means usually with a good quality cable, it can also do 40 gigabits for data transfer as well. So anyway, what are we getting in this here? You actually get, you get these 10 centimeter sort of charging cable. Now, this is quite thick, really thick actually. That's actually quite good. Now, this is USB-A to USB-C, and that is really good for a power bank, so you can actually put it through here, have your device and the power bank at the bottom, but that is actually really thick, and that is good quality. I'm just going to twist this up. That is very fantastic here. So I can see there's got quite a lot of reinforcement at the end of this here. So that's usually where a lot of the cables end up failing over years, and that looks like it's got quite a bit of reinforcement. Also got a nice good grip on it, got a bit of nice little thing. So that's really nice. So we've got USB-A to USB-C, and then I'm just going to put this on here. Let's see what else we get here. We've also got USB-C to USB-C. Oh, that's nice. That's kind of nice. That's really good. Again, same sort of quality, really nice. Now, what do we get inside of here? Let's have a look. Okay, we've actually going to chuck that away. Now this is probably a USB-C to extension. Now, this is where the nice little fun parts of it. Now, it's got a nice little Velcro to actually cable management. Now, this is should be about 80 centimeters in length, so that's really nice. And again, same very good quality of the ends. Again, the ends are very important. I can see it's reinforced and it's got a nice good grip to it. Now what really makes this really cool is that you can actually chuck this one here and then plug it in. Woof, there you go. And you can plug it in. That means you can actually change it up. Now you can actually get maybe a lightning cable version of this, and that will be kind of cool. If there is a different one, they've actually sent me just the USB-C version, as most of my products is USB-C. As I said, I've tried to go away from Apple, but there is an Apple set there for it. So, and then again, this also makes it future-proof because you can actually use the cable. So that's really nice. You can actually get a nice little decent cable here. And then besides that, you actually get a nice little carry case with it. It's nice silicone, nice really good quality from this, and that's pretty much what you can get out of here. So that's really nice to see, and it's really thick cable. That is a really thick cable. So this can take, well, I don't think there's even for data transfer, I don't think we're going to get a lot of noise, and so it's got very good insulation here for the data cable. So that is really nice, good set of cables here. But again, you can actually change this up. Oh, I can see you can change this up. Say I don't want a USB-C, I can go USB-A to a USB-C, and then again, that's really cool that you can actually change this up. So maybe you can plug 2 or 3 of these in. If you buy 1 or 2 or 3 in the set, you can actually plug these in. That's a really good sort of cable set here, just to give you the idea. Now we're going to examine the information on the eMarker chip on this AOHI cable. Now first, I've just got a little tool that actually helps me look at the eMarker information, and I've got another set of USB-C cable. This is more to charge my phone, and we're just going to show this to it so we can see that there is different information coming out. So first I will connect this cable to USB-C cable to this tool. I'm going to tell it to read the eMarker chip on this. Now I can see this has a supply of 20 volts and 5 amps, and it supports for data wise speed. It can support USB 3.2 or USB 4 Gen 2, which supports up to 10 gigabits and 20 gigabits on this USB-C cable. Now I'm going to unplug that. We're going to tell it to go back and tell it to get ready to read for this AOHI cable. Now I'll connect the AOHI cable to this tool, and we'll tell it to read it, and this is the information that comes out of it. So straight away you can say it's passive Thunderbolt 4 cable. That's good to see. And for the power delivery, it is 50 volts and 5 amps and 240 watts. That's good to see. That's as advertised on the box here on this eMarker chip that is supporting that. And for data speed wise, it is USB 4 Gen 3, and it's 40 gigabits, and also Thunderbolt 4 40 gigabits. So it tells it, the eMarker is telling it is exactly as it's written on the box, and it is able to support those data speeds and also the power delivery for that. And now I do have the extension cable connected, so that's going to be all the way through. That is fantastic to see. Now these AOHI cables are absolutely fantastic. Now this is the 10 centimeter, and just look how structurally strong this is. Absolutely fantastic. I've got a power bank here, and this is what I'll normally have. So I'll connect the one side up through the power bank, and I'll have that connected to my mobile phone. Look how nice that sort of connection is, just nice and neat, and I don't have the excess cable here, and that is going to hold very well. Now as you can see, we've got a nice little LED light to orange. It's blinking. It's just saying that it is charging the device from the power bank, or if you've got an adapter, that's charging there. So that's a great, I'm guessing when it goes green, it means it is full on charge and just purely running off the power of the power source here. So definitely really nice ability to actually do this, and this is just good, nice quality. That's nice. We're going to test out the power delivery of the AOHI cable, and it's going to be connected and charging a 14-inch MacBook Pro M1 Max. Now this comes packaged with a 94 watt power adapter. Now I've got this AOHI cable connected to a 100 watt gains power adapter at the moment, and I've got my tool, and I'm just going to get that connected up, and then we're going to connect it up to this 14-inch MacBook Pro. Now we're going to see how much it's going to draw. I can see at the moment we've got 81. We're going to see how far we'll go past 81. Now we've gone to 90, which is really good to see. So I can see that there's also a amber light here that's actually blinking, which means it is charging and passing 90 watts hours. So now this is pretty much what this 14-inch MacBook Pro M1 Max is able to draw anyway. So that is pretty much its full capability on this, and also from this 100 watt gained power adapter I've got connected to. And now we're going to test out on a Windows laptop. Now, unfortunately, a lot of my powerful Windows laptop have been returned back to their manufacturers as I'm getting ready for the onslaught of all the powerful laptops coming out in 2024. Now, this one here is what I've got left here, which is the Acer Swift Edge 16. Now, this has a new Ryzen 7840, and it's still holds quite a bit of power, but not a crazy amount of power, as it doesn't have dedicated graphics, but on-the-board graphics is amazing on this anyway. And this does come packaged with a 65-watt power adapter, and again, same setup here. I've got the extension on the AOHI cable, and it's connected to a 100 gains power adapter. Now again, I'm going to connect it to my little measuring tool, and I'll connect this up to see how this draws. As you see, now it's charging, as it's got amber light, and we're going to see how this starts charging. This it goes up to that 63 watts, which is the max what this really pretty much can go for this Acer Swift Edge 16. So it's pretty much a very consistent 63 watts. Now we're just going to have a look at the power delivery. See, it is a very consistent. It's just, there's no fluctuation. It's very power consistent there. Very stable cable here from the, not only the power adapter, but also this cable hood. There's no fluctuations. Now we're going to test out the data speed of this AOHI cable. Now I've got it connected to Thunderbolt 3 external SSD, and I've got a MacBook here which has a Thunderbolt 3, which has 40 gigabits support for the port. Now I'm going to do a data speed test on this disk, and we're going to just start it off. Now it's reading at the moment at 5,800 for write and about 5,400. Now it's still about 5,900 and 5,300. That's about 3 times. So I'm going to average it around about 5,400 just to be really low. And looking at the chart here, 40 gigabits is 5,000 megabytes. So we're looking at, if we're just going to go around about 5,400 megabytes, about 43 gigabits. So that means you need to have the port, the drive, and also, and more importantly, the cable as well. So that's good to see that it's able to support 40 gigabits per second. Having tested and experienced and touch and feel of these AOHI cables, now this is my first time playing with AOHI cables, and I've got to say this has left me a very good impression, as these are very high quality cables. I can see these last for long periods of time and many years, as these are very durable and very structurally strong, these cables here, and it is able to support those fast data speeds of 40 gigabits and be future proof at having power delivery at 3.1, even though most devices haven't caught up yet, but these cables are able to support that at 240 watts. Now I can't wait to actually test this out on some of the computers that's coming in the future for on these cables here. Absolute fantastic here, and just I'm blown by how high quality these cables from AOHI are. So definitely easily to recommend these. Now I think these are launching in the 9th of January in 2024, and I'll put the link in the description below on all these where you can actually purchase this. And as always, imperfections in life makes it beautiful and interesting, and I'll see you next video.